Evan Seitz going to pull to the infield in the 22 machine. So tough break for Evan Seitz. Had a great qualifying run, but it's gone downhill since. Meanwhile, up front, Davey Warnock continues to lead. About a 1.5 lead over Derek Smith and Dalton Cheney. Fourth place is Zach Ackley, and Clark Van Houten sits in that fifth and final transfer spot. Brianna Robinson trying to race her way in. Halfway home, Davey Warnock out front. Derek Smith doing a nice job running in second position. He doesn't have a lot of laps here in the modified. And problems in turn number 4. Dustin Gibbs loops around. Caution's going to wave. So caution comes out for Dustin Gibbs. So caution comes out here on lap number 6. As all the cars stopped over there is trying to get Dustin Gibbs fired up, and Fred Reichert made contact with Matt Edmiston as they come to a stop. And everybody going to roll away, and Dustin Gibbs going to refire that 84 machine. Had a good run going in that 84 car. So problems continue for Matt Edmiston over there as trying to get that car started after contact during the caution. So trying to get things squared away with Matt Edmiston. Now they're calling for a push truck for a push. Late model teams, your lineup is being sent to the pit tower, so your lineup is being posted. Late model teams, your race will be next. So Matt Edmiston going to be pulled to the infield. Flag's going to be a 1 to go. So 6 laps in the books. 4 to go here in our OTP Industrial Solution Modified B main event top 5. Move on. So the battle in 5th position right now. Brianna Robinson in 6th position. Clark Van Houten sits in 5th. Problems for the 5 car of Clark Van Houten. He slowed there. Is coming back to the green flag. Was in a transfer position, and that car just did not go. So we're going to stay green. Tough break for Clark. So Davey Warnock, again, gets a big jump out front. Derek Smith in second. Dalton Cheney working outside of him as they battle for second position. Meanwhile, back in 4th, Zach Ackley in 4th, but Brianna Robinson wanting more. 2 to go. Again, Davey Warnock, it looks like he is on cruise control out front in that Ripito Trucking Central Star drilling machine. White flag going to wave. Dalton Cheney going to look to the outside of Smith. Dustin Gibbs trying to race his way in now as he's going to get underneath of Zach Ackley off of turn number 2. Dalton Cheney going to get underneath of Smith as they battle for second position. Checker flag's going to wave for Davey Warnock. Dalton Cheney going to take second. Smith in third. Brianna Robinson in fourth. And Zach Ackley will take that fifth and final transfer. So a good race there in the modifieds. But the winner out of Flemingsburg, Kentucky, the Central Star Drilling, Ripito Trucking, Tire World, Weasel Roads, number 44. That's Davey Warnock. Dalton Cheney second. Derek Smith holds on for that third spot. Brianna Robinson in fourth. And Zach Ackley takes that fifth and final transfer position. Tough break for Dustin Gibbs after an early spin. Was charging hard there at the end of the B main, but coming up just a little short. And that will conclude all of our preliminary events. We've got 2 feature events left to go.
You can take a look at whatever you need, but I don't share. I share.
So we got to get these cars out of the infield here. So that will conclude our preliminary events. Again, getting these cars that dropped out of the infield. Late model drivers, you're on the racetrack. Late model drivers, you are on the racetrack now. 40-lap feature event, 24 cars. So it's feature time here at Atomic Speedway. Late models are being rounded up back in the pit area. We're trying to keep things moving for you fans that may have to go to work tomorrow morning. Being told Doug Drown back here in the pit area is they're still thrashing to get that car back together. As they, as recently as in the middle of that B main event, had the entire rear end out of that race car as they were trying to reassemble all the parts off of that machine. So we'll see if he's able to make the call. There is an alternate that has been told to be ready just in case Doug Drown is not ready. So again, great time. Stand up, stretch your legs, head on down to the concession stand, get yourself something to eat or drink. The beer booth is still open. The Pepsi booth is still open. Get one of those with frozen custard down there. And, of course, Still see the souvenir trailers still open here on the turn 4 side of things. The Checker Flag store still open. The Fine and Dandy Cotton Candy stand down there on the turn 1 side of things. Head on down there and get you a box of popcorn, caramel corn, cotton candy, whatever your heart desires. Yeah, and don't forget, we'll be back in action here next Thursday night as we kick off our open wheel weekend. So 3 nights of racing. Open wheel modifieds all 3 nights. $1,200 to win Thursday, $1,500 to win on Friday, and $3,000 to win for the mods on Saturday. The Ohio Valley Sprint Car Association Friday night for $3,000, and back again Saturday for $5,000 for the Wing 410 sprint cars. Also, the Boss non-wing sprint car series will be here next Friday night. And
of course, those are bad.
Also see the 305 sprint cars. And then the sport mods will be here on Thursday night. If you haven't been here and seen our C&M Race Equipment sport mods, I encourage you to check them out. Very competitive class.
And, of course, round number 2 of Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week 2018. Mike Goins will be at Moeller Raceway Park tomorrow night. Weather permitting, we'll be working together like tonight at Atomic. If not, I'll be at Beckley, West Virginia for round number 2 and 3 of the Fast Track Triple Crown Series. We've got that almost $5,000 grandfather clock up for grabs. We've had 2 months to decide it now. We got one race in at 311 back on Memorial Day, and then the bottom fell out, and it seems like Mother Nature has been the winner of all races this year.
Definitely on the season-long winning list. I think Mother Nature is the top of everything at this point, but we've gotten quite a few shows in here at Atomic, and we still got quite a few to go. I think, counted up this week, we still have 23 or 24 shows left this season here at Atomic. So encourage you to check us out online, atomicspeedway.net, and, of course, all the social media sites. Look for Atomic Speedway, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, you name it. We will have a site and encourage you to check us out throughout the season. Lots of things going on the rest of the season, including a huge event, September 28th and 29th.
Outlaw Invasion.
Outlaw Invasion.
Yes.
And a huge modified show. And that is going to pay $5,000 to win Saturday night for the mods. Lots of bonus money. Of course, that's going to be the Thomas Childress Memorial in terms of $2,000 for a quick time in the modifieds that night.
Awesome.
So someone could walk out of here that evening with a lot of money for a modified, somewhere in the neighborhood of $8,000 in a modified if things go right. And, of course, last season that was a whale of a show. And that's going to be a great weekend. Outlaw Invasion, 2 full shows of World Outlaw late models, and 2 full shows of modifieds. And there's a lot of mods taking interest in that event from across the country. So expecting a field of heavy hitters that weekend. So plan ahead. Come on out in 28th and 29th of September.
Fun times here. Tomorrow night we will be at, again, Moeller Raceway Park. Moeller Raceway Park. Attention, 2 minutes, is that what we're being told?
That's what we're being told. Late model drivers, you need to be rolling to the chute. Being told that you got 2 minutes to start rolling to the chute, or we're going with a modified.
So the call has been made. Get them ready to go. Man, this fast 3/8 mile high bank track here at Chillicothe, Waverly, Ohio. The kickoff for this awesome event. Fun times had for everybody here being a part of this show here tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow night at Moeller Raceway Park. Then we'll get ready to head to Napa Auto Parts, Wayne County Speedway. From there on, we'll take another couple of days off, 4 or 5, and then come back on Saturday, or Friday, actually. Friday. Oh, my goodness.